And our second main topic today gets submitted to us by Mr. Mister. And Mr. Mister writes, "Hey, John and team. Hope everyone's having a great day. We are so far, thank you. Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney has now joined the Madam Web movie, making her the second person alongside Dakota Johnson to be confirmed to star in the film. I am personally quite a big fan of Sydney Sweeney, so her joining Madam Web has made my day just a bit better. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Thanks, and bring on the filthy." All right, thanks a lot for sending that in. And my heart automatically connects with Sydney's because her very first acting gig, I believe, was in one of my favorite shows ever, Heroes. She played, I think it was an uncredited, like she just played a little girl in Heroes. But this girl, who everybody now knows from Euphoria, right? Because she's done such a huge job on Euphoria. She's been great, gotten a lot of attention and a lot of buzz. Of course, Zendaya steals most of the spotlight because she's Zendaya, but Sydney Sweeney has gotten a lot of attention for her role in this, and people are taking notice of her. But she has very quietly, Rob, she's not like some one-hit wonder. She's very quietly over the last number of years been amassing an incredibly impressive resume. And now she can add a superhero movie to that resume. This comes to us from the folks over at Screen Rant, write the following. "It's fitting that Sweeney will be taking part in a new superhero film, though, as her first acting role, I was just talking about this, as her first acting role was in the hit show Heroes. A somewhat underrated talent until recently, Sweeney has amassed a wealth of credits to her name after only being in the business for a little more than a decade, going from small parts to the main ensemble in 2018's Everything Sucks. Recurring roles in the highly acclaimed series soon followed, including The Handmaid's Tale, which she was amazing in, and Sharp Objects. But it was HBO's Euphoria that displayed Sweeney's incredible emotional range as Cassie Howard, and her force of talent was further solidified by playing Olivia Mossbacher. I'm sure I'm not saying it right. Mossbacher in The White Lotus. Of course, everybody was in The White Lotus, and Aaron loves that show. Loves that show. And that again comes to us from Screen Rant. So, we already found out that Dakota Johnson was going to be starring in this thing, which was very exciting. Exciting, Rob, and a little bit questioning because, you know, the traditional images of Madam Web don't look like Dakota Johnson.
A little older.
They're taking a little bit of creative liberty here. That's all right. Maybe young her up a little bit, but I don't know. So we'll see. But look, one of the things I've always said, and I continue to say, is it is never a mistake to add talent. They did that with Dakota Johnson, and they're doing it here with Sydney Sweeney. This girl has shown very early in her career, like I said, she has very quietly started to amass a very impressive resume. I think this could be the type of film that really puts her on a lot of people's radars. At least, I mean, look, there's already a lot of people who watch White Lotus, Euphoria, things like that, Handmaid's Tale, but this could be the one that gives her name recognizability, right? At least one can hope. Rob, you hear about this, you see they're adding more talent here, the production is moving. I mean, we've got movement now coming from Sony on, a lot of movement coming on Kraven the Hunter lately. Now we've got a lot of movement coming on Madam Web. What do you think about the addition, and what do you think about her specifically?
Well, first of all, I think she's, you know, it's nice to see up and coming talent like work their way up the talent ladder, you know, because a lot of our favorite actors, I mean, if you think about, I remember seeing Tom Cruise in 1983 being in Risky Business. That's a star-making turn for him, and now we're watching him in Top Gun Maverick almost 40 years later. Now, when you see young actors who've been in the business since they were very young, working their way up, doing great work in shows like Euphoria, getting a job on a big movie like this, part of, I guess, Sony's most important franchise now, I think it's a great thing for her. And it's also a vote of confidence in terms of her talent. You know, they don't just cast up-and-comers in these roles if they're not great. So I think this is a real vote of confidence for her. And, you know, John, this movie's getting more and more interesting to me. I wasn't like, I mean, Morbius, I understand. Kraven the Hunter, I get. But Madam Web isn't exactly, she's not a character that can run around the city and be like really proactive. She can do really interesting stuff. But now they're going a different way with this, and I'm fascinated to see what they do. I'm really curious now about what they're doing with this movie.
Let me ask you this. Madam Web, I mean, look, Kraven the Hunter, the average film fan might have heard of him. might have heard of him. Morbius, the average film fan may have heard of him. They're fairly well known to the comic book faithful, though, which are small.
But even if they're not, you kind of get what they are.
Yeah,
like Morbius is a vampire, and Kraven the Hunter is like a dangerous terrorist villain.
Madam Web. I mean, you and I always thought that this was a very interesting choice for them to do, because not only has nobody in the general movie-going audience ever heard of her, you'd find a lot of comic book faithful who probably are pretty iffy on who she is as well.
And her powers and things that she can do
doesn't exactly scream their own feature film.
No, but it's interesting, the tie-ins to things like Across the Spider-Verse, multiverse stuff. I mean, I can't help but think reality. It's all very interesting.
How do you think the general audience is going to respond to this, though? I mean, on just name power alone, 0. And they're obviously going to have, they're just casting Dakota Johnson. They're obviously doing some adaptation here, clearly. But maybe expecting
it's 50 Shades of the Spider-Verse.
50 Shades of the Spider-Verse, but also,
coming to my web.
They're probably also going to have to do some adaptation about what her powers are. Because at the end of the day, this is a comic book movie. You're going to have action. Look, Madam Web has always been a supporting character that really fills one or two functions that other heroes can come and take advantage of. But obviously she's going to become some kind of action hero in here too. But do you think this is something that the audience may respond to?
Well, I think, as I've always said, if it's good, I don't know where they're going, but even that, is that an official logo that you have up there on the screen?
No, it's not.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's not? Because I was like, I like that logo. That's cool. I mean, maybe it depends what they're doing, John, but I could see them changing this around. Clearly they have a storyline. They know what they want to do, and I think that somebody probably came to them with a pretty strong idea that they put forward. So I would assume that they could move forward on anything in the Spider-Verse, and they've decided to move forward on Madam Web, which leads me to believe that they have something that they believe in. So I'm sure whatever take that they've come up with for this movie is probably going to be pretty cool. I would assume so. I don't know what that is, but I think when we see a trailer for it and whatever we find, I think it's going to be at least pretty damn compelling. It would have to be to move forward with a Madam Web movie, because otherwise, why do it?
I mean, that's the one exciting thing, right? Is that clearly they made the decision to greenlight this movie not based on, this is a super popular character. It had to have been based on nothing short of somebody came to them with a great story,
a great pitch.
So here's hoping. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this new casting for Madam Web? Where are your expectation levels for Madam Web in general? Does this casting increase your excitement? Does it do nothing for it? Whatever you guys are thinking, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to take a minute and thank the sponsors of this video, Liquid IV. Now listen, just one stick of Liquid IV added to 16 ounces of water will hydrate you faster and more efficiently than just water alone. It contains 5 essential vitamins like B3, B5, B6, B12, and of course vitamin C, with 3 times the electrolytes as traditional sports drinks. And what makes Liquid IV so effective is the science of cellular transport technology, or CTT. You see, it's designed to enhance rapid absorption of water and other key ingredients into your bloodstream faster and more efficiently. You know, Ann and I get up pretty early in the morning to go to the gym because we can't go to the gym at any other time during the day. And for the last couple of weeks, I have been drinking 1 full glass of water with Liquid IV. And all I can tell you is you can feel the difference during the workout. So go and grab Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code CAMPEA at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you use the promo code CAMPEA, that's CAMPEA, at liquidiv.com. Experience better hydration today when you go to liquidiv.com, and remember, use the promo code at checkout, CAMPEA.